Hey, this is Caleb with Thrive365. I am a product and IT analyst here at Thrive365, and I wanted to show you a quick demo of how our product works. Let's get right into it. So at the top, you can see today's meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My scores for those meals is an 18, and it's half of that for snack, so a 9. You can see at breakfast today I did pretty good. I ate to my 18 out of 18, which is green. So we have green, yellow, and red. Green is if you're on the money. It'll be red if it's too far under your score or over your score, and yellow is if you're one or two below your score, depending on the score. So I did good during breakfast, and it's gray for lunch, dinner, and snack because I haven't logged those meals yet. So now right below that is the last 5 days. So I can see how I'm doing between the last 5 days and how I can do better today and tomorrow and so on. So Thrive on the Go below that is super helpful because you can see a lot of popular chain restaurants, Wendy's, KFC, Pizza Hut, and I can click on here and I can see Pizza Hut's menu. So this is super helpful when you're on the go. So now I'll get into the bread and butter of the Thrive365 app, which is this green score button here at the bottom. So when I click on that, I can do scan barcode, search by name, and search restaurants. And we really want to make sure no matter where you are, you can get to the foods that you're going to be eating. So scan barcode's super helpful if you're in a store. We have over 1 million store items that you can scan and see inside of our app. You can do search by name. That's really good if you're just out and about and you don't have time to look for restaurants. You can search pretty much anything. That's our entire database, so it's really easy to search. You can do search restaurants. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show an example of like how I'm going to log my lunch today. So I can do search restaurants, and we have I think 800 different brands and chains of restaurants. Now that represents tens of thousands of locations across the United States. That's just the names that we have, but I'll do Chipotle. So now I can see the Chipotle menu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to act as if I were going to Chipotle today. What we do encourage is to log before you eat because we found if you log after you eat, you tend to eat over your score. So let's say I want to do white rice. Okay, I want to do chicken. And this just adds up as I add them all. So you can see I'm searching them. I'm clicking that add button. And now I have built my meal already that quick. And I see that the white rice, the chicken, the sour cream, and the corn sauce that I'm going to get in my chicken bowl is a 12. So I really want to get to 18, not a 12. So and say, okay, let's see if I get a little bit more white rice. Okay, I'm closer. I'm at that 15 now. Let's do double chicken. I really like the chicken. I can do 8 ounces instead of the 4 ounces. Okay, now I'm at a 17. So that's pretty close. And with my score, since my score is an 18, a 17 is actually green as well. So now I can do add to meal and add to lunch. And that quickly, and now I know when I go in Chipotle what I should eat and what will help me move my A1C into a better range. So it's super helpful. So I go to Chipotle quite a lot. So this feature is one of my favorites. Right there below white rice, you can see Save as Custom Meal. When you click on that, you can name it. I'll name it Caleb's Chipotle. I can do Save as Favorite, Save. So now, next time I come to the Thrive365 app, from the home screen, I can go to Favorites, and once this refreshes, right there at the top, Caleb's Chipotle. So now, next time I have it, it's super easy to go to Add to Meal, and say I had it for dinner. So that quick now, whenever I go to Chipotle, I have the confidence to know what I should eat, which is super awesome. So now I'll show scan barcode, which is super helpful when you're in a store, when you're in a grocery aisle. I have some potato chips here with me. I feel like every time I go to the store, there's another bag of potato chips now. There's a different calories, different serving size. So it's really hard to know, especially with type 2 diabetes and prediabetes, which one's really better for me. You can't just base it off of calories because there's so many more things, carbs and proteins and everything else that goes into that. Sugar, salt, that all adds up. So with Thrive365, I click the green score button and click scan barcode. And super quickly, I can scan this barcode and see one serving size of the chips is a 4. So it's so much faster to know, okay, I can have this many chips compared to before where you're like, okay, it's 120 calories per serving size, but this one's 140 calories. So it makes it so much more simple to find the foods that you enjoy and make sure they're good for you. What's also really cool is if you click add and add to my foods almost serves as a digital pantry. So I may not be eating it when I'm in the store, but I can save it for later, and now it's in my pantry. So next time I go into the when I go into my closet and pick out this bag of chips, I can click it onto my foods and find it and score it, which makes it super easy. So now I'm going to show you one of my favorite tools for self-teaching, and that is when these last 5 days, if you click more next to it, you can see an entire month at a view. And I'll go back here. So I can see the entire month of August in one view. So this is super helpful for teaching. So I can see, okay, Saturdays, I have a lot of reds. What am I doing on Saturdays? The 17th, 18th, and 19th. What were I doing those days? Because I missed a lot of meals. I can tell you I was out of town with some friends and I was probably eating a lot of things I didn't want to score and drinking. A lot of things I did not want to score. So that's why I didn't log. But we do encourage logging every meal because every meal with Thrive365 is a new opportunity for success. Just because you eat over your score at breakfast, just get back on the wagon for lunch, get back on the wagon for dinner, get back on the wagon for your snack. It's that easy. Just get the next meal, get the next meal. So that's the Thrive365 mobile app. It's super simple, and there's a reason for that. We know if we overtech it, overcomplicated it, people would not use it. So there's a lot of technology that goes into this, but forward facing and customer facing is super simple to use. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.